Live, local from WPTV. This is Today on 5 at 11. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back. A lot of us say we want to do it, start our own business, but it can be a real challenge. But Linda Collinson was up to that challenge. She's joining us this morning to talk about what some women may not know about being an entrepreneur, and I'm sure it applies too to men, but there were some specific challenges you faced. And you're also the author of the book, Don't Tell Me No.
Right.
Well, and I can say this because I'm right there with you. We go back a few years.
Yes.
You became a momapreneur in the 80s.
In the 80s.
1980.
Right.
What prompted you to do it?
What prompted me was when my son was born, he was very sick, and the doctor said that he could not be cured, and I just wouldn't take no for an answer, and I wouldn't do the status quo, the medical route. It just wasn't going to work. So I did a lot of research, and I cured him. And he was cured. Doctors couldn't believe it. But once I cured him, then I started having problems myself with my skin, so I formulated my own products.
So you did that. Wow. And your son is with you today.
He is.
He's fine. I mean, he's a testament to the good health. And,
right.
And he was told, I mean, you were told it was a fatal disease.
Yes.
So
right.
You really did some work, but there had to be challenges. What were they? A
lot of challenges. Well, with my son, of course, going against the medical world was very difficult. And with my business, being a woman is very difficult because most of businesses, even today, are still run by men.
Well, they are. That's absolutely true.
Yeah, it is.
What were you specifically told as a woman that you could or could not do? And how did you handle it? What are some tips women at home can think about if they're getting out there and facing some challenges?
Well, I had a lot of people, even people that I knew personally, would say that you can't do this. You have a family. You have young kids at home. You just can't do this. And I wouldn't take no for an answer, so I had to get out there and do it. And it's a lot harder for women because women take things to heart. You feel guilty when you go out and work because your kids are left alone, or what. It's a lot harder for a woman.
Did you have trouble getting financing for anything?
Yes, I had to take a equity line of credit on our house because I did have trouble getting financing, and I took it personal. You're a woman, you have kids, we're not going to give you this money. So we took an equity line of credit on our house, and that's how I got started with my skincare line.
How long did it take you to see a turn that you thought, I can see green, as in money?
Money. A long time, probably by the time I got product formulation, got it on the shelf, and I had to go over buyers' heads to get it on the shelf because they would not even see me. They wouldn't even talk to me. So I went over their head and talked to CEOs of companies who appreciated what I did, and they gave me a chance. I went out to Walmart and talked to Walmart, and they put my products all over. So it was very difficult, but you have to be very persistent. You can't take no for an answer, as my book says.
Well, and I was going to say, Don't Tell Me No is
right.
your book, and I would imagine that it has the tips in it for women who, when they're told no, you have to block that. No is not an option here.
Exactly. You have to just keep going, and you will have a failure. Entrepreneurs always fail. You will have failures, but you have to get up, brush yourself off, and start over again. And you can do it. You just have to be very persistent.
It's a great message, and you've talked about your lotion. We've only got a few. While we look at the 5 things to know, tell me the name of it.
You can go to DewberryLotion.com and ask me questions or get the product. It's Dewberry Lotion. We're relaunching the whole line again. It's vegan, there's no animal testing, and it's gluten-free, which is very important for a lot of people.
All right, thanks. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Glad to hear your big success story and a lot of tips for a lot of women. John and Holly, back to you.
All right, don't take no. There you go.